We have the top cover over here off of our 315 Automower. We were cleaning it up a little bit and doing some other work to it. And it's been a bit rainy around here. So before we put this back out, we've been having some problems with getting traction in some areas. And one of the reasons why is because you can see all the wet grass just cakes up the treads and the wheels. So Husqvarna makes a wheel brush kit. And these little brushes mount down here underneath the top cover in the back, and they ride against your back drive wheels to keep that stuff cleaned out of there, so you get better traction more consistently. And we're going to show you how you put this kit on. Now, the little holder for the brushes and the brushes also come in the all-terrain kit if you need to go with the knobbier wheels and tires. Not a fan of them myself, because in our area it does get really dry at times over the summer, and the ground gets rock hard, and then the big treads on here are just shaking and vibrating this thing around constantly, and it's not really that good for the electronics. But every area is a little bit different, so what doesn't work for us here might work for you in your area. But at any rate, we're going to start out with the just the brush kit, and here we go. We're going to show you how you put that on. So here's what comes in this brush kit. Of course, you get your instructions, 6 brushes, 2 square nuts, 2 screws, and 2 holders for the brushes. Pretty simple. And the instructions are pretty good, but we've had quite a few people asking us, to walk them through how to put this on. So that's one of the reasons why we're doing this video here, to make sure that you guys get to see this and to help you out. Because if you're not familiar with it, it can be a little bit confusing. I will admit that. But after this, you'll have a better idea of how everything mounts and where it mounts. So as you can see in the instructions here, it's got this area of the cover highlighted. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take off that part of our top cover, which would be this piece right here all around the middle. This one, the dark colored piece right there, that's going to come off. This will stay on, but this needs to be removed. Okay, to get this part of our top cover away from the rest of it, all you have to do is inside here, there's a couple tabs. This one right here is right in the middle, and on the other side, there's one right there. You want to start with them. So this one that's on the bottom here, we're going to kind of push down and in on that to get it to unlatch. Just got to grip this right here. There we go. It's popped in. Now we're going to do the same thing to this one. And then if you come back a little bit, right down here, there's another one. So you're going to do the same. You're going to pry that one away. There we go. It just popped. And on the other side, you got one in the same position. So you want to do the same thing with that one. Get that one pried away. There we go. And now you have this top part from the middle all the way back is loose. And the front, they have more of a lip that clips in around the edges. So if you have it at least this far, you're going to be able to get it off of there pretty easily. Just got to kind of wiggle it and flex it a little bit. This is what I was talking about here in the front. You can see it's more of a lip right there, and in the very front, it's a real deep lip. So you're not even going to be able to try to pry that off. You would break this before you would get it pried away. These parts up here in the front with the lip, they sit down in these grooves right here. There's 2 on each side, and they just kind of get pushed into place there because of the way that this top cover piece is allowed to flex. Same way with the back. The ones in the back, pretty good lip on that too. And when you go to put it on, you're just going to lift up on a little bit to get it tucked in there. Okay, this back corner and the back corner on the other side, that's the reason why we had to get this cover off of here to be able to access this area on both sides. And right here, this is where you're going to insert one of those square nuts in there, just like that. Then this is always fun because the bristles on the brushes try to fight you and push apart, but you need to put one of the brushes down through the slot right here. Get you a little bit better view of that. You see this slot right here? That's where your brush is going to go. So like I said, you're going to mangle up some of the bristles for sure. Once you do this a couple times, you'll get a better idea of how to approach it to get them down in there without bending all out and fighting you on it. Practice makes perfect. I'm sure. There you go. You might not get them all down in there, but anyway, that's seated into place. And then your brush holders are actually labeled. This in the light just right there. There you go. You can see this one has an R on it for right. This one has an L on it for left, because this is our left side. Then this one's going to go here. And you're going to take this front edge, and it's going to clip in to the hole back here. Really tough to see. Right there, you can see the daylight shining through. That hole right there, right past the brush. That edge is going to clip into there, and it's going to push that brush down and hold it into place. And then, of course, your screw is going to go right into the top and hold that brush down and keep it latched in there. So we need a screw, and we're going to need an Allen wrench to tighten this down. Now you might have to wiggle that around a little bit to get the nut lined up perfectly to get the screw to start right. There we go. All right, we got that one started. That's it. That's all it goes in there. We're going to grab an Allen wrench and we're going to tighten that the rest of the way down, and then just move over to the other side. And then you can just put your cover back on here and slap everything back together. Okay, so one more time here. We're doing this on the right side now. And put your square nut into this area right here. And then you're going to get your brush, wiggle down into this slot right there. Try to get as many bristles as you can down in there. All right, so there we go. That's down in there. We got a few stragglers, but we're not going to worry about that. So the brush is in there, and then in the back, right here, you have that slot. You're going to put the edge of your right holder in here, because this is the right side. That edge goes in there, and the R is pointed out, and that's going to push down on this brush and latch it into place. We just got to put the screw down in the center there. We got an Allen wrench, and we're going to get that all lined up. There you go. That's it. Both of our brushes are now locked into place, and you can see here on the inside, they're right there in the path of the back tire, or the drive wheel, if you will. So that's going to keep them nice and clean, keep the tread cleaned out, and we're going to get better traction with our Automower. Okay, to put our top cover back on, we're going to start by latching in the big lip on both sides and the front. So we're going to get this into place, tuck down under our charging plates there, push this all the way front, get that set up. Then we're going to wiggle a little bit to get the side ones to latch in. Same on this side over here. And now you can see your middle clips are starting to go down and line up. So you want to get them close to latching in. Same way with the ones back here towards the back. But before you latch all that down, you want to get the back, kind of bend that just a little bit, flex that a little bit, and get it to latch into place there. Now you get your two back corners down. Now you can latch in your middle and the back part here. And that's it. You're locked in and everything's good to go. All nice and flush, mounted up there. And now you have no way of having your screw for your brushes fall out of there, because the top cover's there to hold everything in place. Even if that would start to back out a little bit from vibration, it's not going to go anywhere. So that's it. That's how to put these brushes on to keep your wheel treads cleaned out. You can see nothing gets done from the bottom side here. It's all done from the top. Now, it is a little bit different setup on a 400 and 500 series Automower. This was on a 315. All the other 300 series Automowers would be identical to this one. So all that's left now for us to do is we're going to pop this back onto our chassis, plug in our wire up here for our charging plates, and put our grommet back in, and this mower is ready to go. If you're looking for more information about Automowers, or you're looking to order parts for your Automower, shoot us an email at roboticmowerservices@gmail.com. That's going to do it for this video. That's it. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.